Yeah, it takes me like 5 minutes to restart. That's because of the internet thing. Remember? That's how that works. Anyway, I mean, I'm not restarting. This is the first stream that we're doing today. What are you talking about? What are you even referring to? None of this is true. I'm back already. You can see this. Anyway, let's do some Weghugguh runs. Reload the stream. I'm not pooping. Stop saying I'm pooping. What do you... Stop that. Please. I already peed before the stream anyway, so that's not even going to happen. Thank you, Pigeon. I love you. Mwah. 15 months. Nice. Anyway. Okay. So we have like an actual stream to be doing, and this time we're not going to be talking about Elden Ring more. I'll go send you over to somebody that's on my follower list streaming Elden Ring at this point in time after we're done. Anyway. No, I don't poop. That's why. No more maidens. I already did a big rant. We can talk more. Oh, it's so ridiculous because it's just like the points I'm making about Elden Ring are only from like the most, pointless things that people wouldn't even notice if they're just playing the game casually. These are all the issues that I have. It's absolutely nonsense if you're not like looking into exactly how the bosses are programmed or whatever. Have you ever played Metal Slug? I have not. I've seen a lot of Metal Slug playthroughs though. It's a fairly short game, good for a little series, but no, I have not played it myself. All right. Let's actually start this thing up. Okay, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. Wait, no. How do I want to start this? Weghugguh. What is this? Pet item. Evolves over time. Something else. Use what you see. We're doing Weghugguh runs today, though. That's the thing. I still got more showcase items left after all. Also, I got a soda here. It is Mountain Dew because I'm a gamer. And raspberry lemonade flavor. Raspberry lemonade. Because it's far too late to have coffee, as you know. But Weghugguh is my beautiful baby. We'll see, man. I don't know, because if I'm using multiple versions of this, of Weghugguh, a baby with bows, an owl. Don't forget about, of course, Serenade and Mushroom Boy, the classic. Sword and Mushroom. Don't forget about Mushroom. Mushroom's my favorite. He's my favorite. But, no, I don't really think... I mean, unless I guess it comes up, I'm not really planning to be using any more of the summons. And I think I've got most of them turned off. Weghugguh plus bleed synergy weapon. Yeah, I'm probably planning to use, I don't know, the grinder or the what's the turret that shoots out sinew slicer. Sinew slicer. Absolutely love Serenade. I mean, my Doc, show us your scatting skills. What does that mean? Now, if the kunai comes up, maybe I'll use it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm thinking either one of the two turrets that does bleed are probably going to end up what I'm using. But if I get like Blood Sword or something, who knows? Fitting with the whole Elden Ring talk, because I've been using a bleed build for most of that. Because, percentage based damage. Like Scatman John. Yes. I know Scatman John. I'm well aware of Scatman John, but like, I don't know what you want me to do here. Tactics run? Oh god, no. This is only brutality scaling. Okay, well, let's just figure this out, I suppose. All right, starting this one 5, 4, 3, 2. The Weghugguh, a brutality scaling pet that evolves over time as long as you have some form of bleeding to, feed it. This is one that I think is going to be a little bit difficult to use as far as a showcase goes because I think that every time I get a new version of my little leg hugger friend, that I am going to take some time to build him all the way back up to full adult form. But maybe it's not going to be too bad. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping for the best because I do, of course, in the past really like a lot of the pet-based items. Mushroom Boy, of course, comes to mind immediately. But there is also the chance that, it might be a little bit too finicky. It might take a little bit too long to grow up. I don't know. I've used it a little bit, but I can't really say enough that I have a very good idea at all of exactly what it's going to be like. Hey, passive damage, though. Much like using the Great Owl of War, the ability to just have some sort of item to be always constantly by your side, attacking enemies. There's something extremely valuable about that alone, which is why I got high hopes, even though I think the main deciding factor is going to be how much damage is this thing doing by the end of the run. Because sure, as you can see, it's a very constant damage. The little xenomorph type of mouth that comes out of the little leg hugger is very... Actually, give me that. I'll stack the odds in my favor to getting a lot more stats. The little leg hugger xenomorph mouth that comes out of there is very fast. Very effective at doing that alone. But is it going to be enough? Who knows. There's also an activatable form where it bleeds enemies just by itself, but I'm planning to be using either stuff like Knife Dance, Hemorrhage, Kunai, Blood Sword. In all likelihood, either the Grinder or the Sinew Slicer by the end of this, because, hey, if you're going with some passive damage, why not go for as much as possible? And kind of leave that to get as many criticals with my little leg hugger buddy as possible. I mean, aside from that, I do like the bleed propagation, but who knows? Bleed runs, they're still good. They're still great. Just talking a lot about Elden Ring here. Yet again, yes, I know, we're still doing it. Before we started up this run, and yeah, bleed builds have been all the rage in that. They're all the rage in this run as well. Anytime you're playing any sort of Souls or Souls-inspired games, damage over time remains an excellent choice regardless. So here's the real question. How long is it going to take? What do I need to do in terms of fighting enemies? Should I wait for my melees to get a little bit higher? Should I go around, clear every single area? How long does it actually take to get the leg hugger to grow up? Because obviously the faster that I can do that, the better. Even though, again, I think I'm going to be having sort of a... Increases movement speeds for 5 seconds? Wow, that... Huh. For something that attacks automatically and I'm going to be using for most of the run? Sure. I actually think that might turn out to be really good. Did not even know the leg hugger could get that sort of mutation on him. Good to know. Yeah, that's actually something that would have great synergy with, like, the Swift Sword. And then all we'd need to do is just go take open wounds, and we're in business. Kind of an interesting combination of modifiers getting here immediately. But yet again, like I said, it all comes down to how much damage is this thing going to end up doing, and how long does it actually take to... Oh boy. How long does it actually take to get him to become a big boy, to grow up and all that? There we are. No. Keep it going like this. Swift Sword leg hugger. Swift Sword. We could take Frenzy as well if it's going to be all about speed buffs and everything. There's a good build that you might be able to make with this alone. At least that's what I'm hoping. We'll see, because after all, I think prioritizing a little bit higher damage, getting more powerful versions of the leg hugger is probably going to be more important than weird, gimmicky type of builds that I might be able to create with him. I don't want to just, of course, have leg hugger here to give me... Yes, speaking of legs and the way that the leg hugger hugs the wall is still kind of weird. Yeah, I don't want to have the leg hugger just here to facilitate other, less interesting runs. Although the gimmickiness of it, I think, is tempting just by itself. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I will end up taking Frenzy for the first time in a little while. After all, it's not like I'm using a lifesteal mechanic otherwise right now. Might end up getting that later. Might end up not just going for the same run that I've been doing for the past few runs now. Who knows? One's got a 4x leg hugger. That was fun. Oh, man. Yeah, that would... hey, if there's any issue at all with the damage of this thing, that would fix it. But at the same time, I don't know. I was doing that last time with the Scavenging Bombard, and I feel like maybe playing it a little bit risky, especially in the later areas where everything's like nearly one-shotting you. You know, it only gets XP when it kills the enemies. I think it gets XP whenever it... let me see exactly what it says. I thought it was getting XP every time it attacks a bleeding enemy, but then again, I suppose I don't know. Reactivate the attack in circle. Creature feeds by attacking. It doesn't say anything about if it... yeah, it just says feeds by attacking. So I guess maybe it doesn't even need to be bleeding. I guess the idea was that I was thinking, hey, you know, it's eating blood. That's why it does critical damage. But I guess there's nothing to actually... that it says to actually, you know, give you any reason as to why that would be the case. Although I suppose I took Frenzy, but I'm not even using a melee item. I should probably go switch that out soon enough. Whatever. I'm not really planning to be using Hemorrhage for this entire time. As much as I do like this as an item, it's not... well, and if they're going to keep giving it to me, it's not really, I would say, an ideal sort of weapon for this. A little bit slow, and of course, I think it kills enemies a lot faster than I want it to. Stuff like the Sinew Slicer, I think, is going to be ideal for using with the Leg Hugger, specifically because it is able to deal a minimal amount of damage, but a maximal amount of bleed. Okay. You do not bleed, though. One of those wacky quirks with robot enemies. But yeah, the Hemorrhage can kill enemies very quickly, just in general. Why did I do that? Look, there's a carrot down here. It's fine. I've certainly I've been in worse scrapes than this before. Oh, he's evolving. All right, so that wasn't even one area. I almost did it again. I almost ran right back into those spikes again. Anyway. All right, so that wasn't even one area. Now he's got on a cool hat and everything. I think this will work. This might just be, you know, the 5-cell mode, just sheer excess of enemies that you usually end up fighting, but might also just be, yeah, no, it's, you know, it takes a lot less time to evolve than you might think. And I didn't hold B while it was happening, so now I do in fact have a nice and more powerful version, not, you know, some sort of pathetic Pikachu-like Pokemon here that is not even as good as its big brother Raichu. As we all know, big brothers are the superior siblings. And I'll hear nothing else about the subject. Anyway. Come on. Throw it through there. Okay. Much faster, much larger, stronger too. He's the first member of the Doc Firebird kill squad. And it's happening. I mean, I haven't even been... You know, the funny thing is that with Hemorrhage and the Sinew Slicer and everything, I haven't even been using the whole ability to get the Leg Hugger to bleed as well so far. This hasn't even been that important. As you can see right now, it's not doing too bad of damage, but I think the next... where are you coming from? Oh, come on now. I think the next area, though, is going to be the real test. After all, that's usually when damage never feels like it's good enough for stuff. Where you have issues coming up where enemies just, more than anywhere else in the run, enemies seem to take a lot of punishment. I don't want them taking punishment. I want them taking gunishment. Oh my god. Before he throws the axe. My axe throwing is still significantly better. All right. I had a double katana run, so I got to... Okay. Wait, exactly. You know who doesn't bleed? Oh, you're talking about Elden Ring again. Damn it, people. I don't want to talk about Elden Ring. Yeah. Raw Dog does not actually bleed. That's why I ended up using... That's why I ended up using a... might actually use a potion charge here. I'm only in incentivized biomes. It'll be fine. That's why I ended up using a frost build against him compared to a lot of the other bosses in the game, including the other optional super boss that I'm trying to get going for a video right now, which you might see depending on how many tries it takes me. I'm not gonna lie, it might take a few. Who knows? Does he just have a tiny health pool? Tiny health pool. I don't... sometimes I wonder if I played a different game than a lot of other people. Anyway. He grow. My boy is all grown up. He's not very aggressive, though, when it comes to trying to attack things, I'm noticing. Tries to stay on the same level as me, which I appreciate that level of, loyalty. Although I do think it is somewhat misplaced. I'm really trying to hire go-getters in this company and not people that will just kind of, like, you know, not yes men who will just be sticking next to me the entire time. That said, I do think that with the much larger and more powerful form that he has developed, that he does have very much a place in this company, and I'm definitely not going to be getting rid of him anytime soon. Unless a better version of him comes up. Which, I'm not going to lie, might happen at any point in time. I mean, it's kind of the entire point of getting the huge amount of incentivized biomes and extra money and all that. Yes, percent damage. That's how it works in those games, and that's what makes it extremely powerful. If you can get constant, yes, in Elden Ring, if you have damage, not damage over time, that's what it's called in this game. If you have like the damage-related things, if you have status effects, it is damage over time, and that's what makes it extremely powerful. That's why it does like 2,000-3,000 damage to stuff. Ooh, okay, get up here, boy. Yo, but like, get up here though. What are you doing? Why is my leg hugger not doing it? He's just watching me. AI's kind of weird on this guy. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. AI's kind of weird, but when it works, it seems to work pretty well. Oh, I haven't even said. By the way, you get this item. Huh, still no. You get this item just by going through the normal, well, the path into the DLC. So, in other words, here's the question. Okay, well, that's fine though. I'll deal with it. Yeah, you get this going through the normal path, the DLC. If you have gone into the DLC so far, you probably already have him and have been enjoying his company the entire time. At least that's what I would guess. I don't know. Maybe you don't really like weird parasites that literally devour your flesh and grow larger by doing so. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of that, but I am a huge fan in this game of that. I think it actually works out very well in this game compared to real life parasitic infections. Dr. Infernal Firebird coming down hard on pro-parasite lobby for some reason. Okay. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Something Congress, am I right? Okay. Get rid of this thing already. Okay. There we go. How are you not dead yet, by the way? Hey, you gotta feed, my dude. That said, he is already doing a lot more damage, even with the less upgraded form. So, oh, katana! I already got a lot of bleed still going on here. I'm gonna take it. But once again, if we're just gonna be doing the Elden Ring thing, I might as well go all the way there. Although, as of late, I have switched out the Elden Ring usual katana build that I was using by the end of the game there for instead the lance, just so I can punish bosses while they're RP walking all over the place. Because they do that a lot in that game. Just the constant RP walking. And if you got that little bit of extra range, it's pretty great. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, the nice speed of the katana. Combined with Frenzy here. Which, I mean, I suppose I don't even have that version of the leg hugger working anymore. But whatever, it works well enough regardless. After all, I generally go through the game fast enough, as you know. Oh, the bone's also a good one, too. Do I want the bone? I don't know if I should be spending so much money. I do only have, after all, a pretty limited amount of money that I want to end up spending, because, after all, I am trying to you know. Yep. Go for it. Oh, missed one, though. I am trying to save up for a potion charge a little bit later, so should keep that in mind. Do you bleed, Batman? Okay, this is not even technically like a bleed build. It's just, it's useful for this item in particular. It does have the ability to do bleed, of course, but it doesn't have, like, you know, that's not a big part of its whole shtick, is the thing. It's not like you don't have this item. You don't have this. You don't have. Why am I saying an item? He's a boy. He's my precious baby boy. You don't have it to do bleed. You have him to do attacks. Okay, keep on going. There we go. Yeah, been a little while since I've used Frenzy, but yeah, you can get some good healing on with it. I feel like ever since it was nerfed, I haven't been using it nearly as much, but it does still definitely have its uses, especially with a very fast and powerful weapon like this one. I should probably make sure that I don't entirely end up ruining my Weghugguh's feeding time, though. Kind of important that he still needs. He's a growing boy. Still needs to have that have a healthy, balanced diet. Okay, yeah, Bloodthirsty Shield. Once again, I gotta stop buying so much stuff. I need the money right now. Okay. He's your summon? He is my summon. He's my precious baby summon boy. I mean, what do you call him a summon? It's like that. He is actually here. It's not like when he dies, he goes back into the summoned Final Fantasy void or something like that. Okay. Which lance did you use? The lance. The Lance. The one that you can actually enchant with Ash of War, basically. Because otherwise, I don't know. You can't. There are so many of the gimmicky special weapons. You know, the somber smithing stone ones that exist in the game. That you can't actually enchant with stuff. Maybe I could go use like Moog Modular's weapon or something like that. But I haven't actually fought that guy yet. I'll be doing that after Millennia. Okay. Okay. There we go. Whew. Beheaded Mimic. I mean, it's not like I need this body necessarily. I get rid of these bodies all the time. I don't know if you've noticed that. He can feed on me a little bit if he wants to. Hug my leg every now and then. Goes for you too, chat. Ah, I consider you parasites to this channel. Anyway. Blog. I'm not. Go look for it on the. If you want the full rant that I did before this stream, go look for it on the archive channel, which I don't run, so I can't delete it as much as I want to sometimes. Look at him go. Man, the legs are still pretty wacky with this character. Okay. Moog Modulars is pretty broken. Yeah, I believe it. I mean, I know his shtick. I fought him. Well, I fought the first phase of him once when I went and got grabbed by a hand and had my eyeballs explode. But the actual boss itself, I just I don't want it. Okay, well, yes, I know. I just, if I want to easily kill the boss, I can just use a summon. I purposely tanked the run with that, specifically because I was using a summon to start with, and I got her so far down that I was just like, let's redo this one where I'm not, just winning on my first try. Supposed to be the optional super boss of the game. I should at least try to fight it. Okay. All right. Get him down, baby. Oh, I hope I don't die to a curse yet again. Yet again. Again and again and again. Yeah, okay. 3 left. Come on. Oh! Why not fight Moog before Millennia? I don't know. I kind of like got Millennia's whole pattern down and everything. Might as well finish it up, you know? Well, I got the first phase down. I guess I don't have the second one now, do I? Sort of a... Oh... at least it's not a vastly different phase. I'm still not going to forgive the final boss of that game for being absolutely and totally ridiculous in that way. Come on. Will you guys just go down already? Okay, there, man. Oh, you dudes are being a little bit scary, frightening even. Oh, hey, and he got him, I didn't even realize. I was wondering why everybody was stunned over there, but apparently it was because my dude was evolving. Now into super form. And also, he does not like the fact that this dude is invisible, which I guess is why he's not trying to attack him here. Okay, there we go. Sort of a thing to remember for the Weghugguh. Does not like attacking invisible enemies. Yeah, get down here if you want to do this. He's not bad, it's not bad. He's working out. Okay. Stuns enemies when evolving. Rarely ever going to actually come up, but good to know regardless. Okay, has a hard time attacking things he can't see. I don't! I'll wildly swing around everywhere until I kill everything. You watch. I'm telling you. I've done it before, I'll do it again. I still have, like, complete and total inability to see invisible things in video games. And you know, when I say invisible, I don't mean, like, literally invisible. I mean, like, video game invisible. You know how they have, like, the little distortion effect over their screen? It made, playing... I say it made playing, okay... the Metal Gear Solid 4 a nightmare when I got up to... Mimic Octopus's stage. Because it was just... Because, yeah, I had people watching me play that at the time, and it was just like, she's right there! And I'm like, I can't see it. There's no excuse for it. I just can't see it. Okay. Gah! Yeah, just... Oh, didn't you know? No, I don't want to spoil the end of Elden Ring because blah, blah, blah. But it's just like, let's just say I didn't like the final boss. Okay. Probably could end up taking a pretty good version of say the stiletto and get a lot of use out of that. If I'm using bleed an awful lot over the course of this run, after all, that usually is a very helpful item to take. Anything that gives you bleed or poison. Any sort of bleed and or poison builds. Yeah! Tried to go for the critical, and that was a mistake. But yeah, you can see here, this is the point when things don't do as much damage as you want them to. That said, still going okay regardless. What have we got? And there we go, some actual stats here, and the statting that I want them to be. Okay, and then I gotta watch out because, oh my god, what a terrible area to get into, and now I have to deal with an elite. Cool and nice. Alright, get up here. Get the bleed down. Get all the bleeds going that I possibly can between every single source of bleeding that I have on my person at this point. And trust me, go down very quickly. Okay. Food? No, of course not. Oh, man. Okay. How do you like the literally invisible? Oh, yeah, the one that you had to do to get to that boss in the first place. That was a lot of fun. And at least you don't have to literally fight them. Oh, really now? Well, this is a little bit frustrating. Because that would be... I might actually die here at this rate. Okay. Well, as much as I didn't want to use another potion charge there, I suppose I didn't really have too much choice. Like, look at that area. Made me think that I could go over a little bit more. Oh, why don't you just fight all the enemies, Mr. Firebird Man? Shut up. Every single time, people are just like, oh, you go too fast and whatever, I tell you. Anyway, anything else of interest? Those are people that have never played on 5-cell mode, I'm telling you. Okay. We good? I think we good. I mean, aside from that guy. He does not seem to be having a very good time. Do I even care about using the key right now? Probably not going to worry about it too much. Okay. Infinite Whirlwind. Yeah, that happens sometimes with some of the wackier glitches that you just see. Especially going with a... there we are. Freezing build. You'll usually see that sort of thing happening pretty much constantly. Okay. Oh, didn't quite get it, but that's all right. Okay. Now then. Anything that I care about here? I was kind of hoping for something good with that turret, but I suppose that's all right. And then, like I said, I'm definitely going to be attempting to go and buy a potion charge here or there, and I don't think there's any other place that I can really do this that isn't going to put me in a lot of danger. Go to the swamp? Oh, I've gone to the swamp an awful lot as of late. Because that is incentivized biomes. I think I'd rather just have a nice, easier time compared to some of the rougher things that could happen because of that. Then Midas Blood, just to make sure that I can actually afford the stuff that I need to. Whenever you teleport, they get stuck in attack animations. Yeah. Just an unfinished dragon model that was recycled for a second phase. Really? Hey, Skull. I believe that, though, because... yeah, I've been following... I'm guessing you're probably also following... who is it? Zuli the Witch? Who does a lot of content related to digging into the data files of... I'm just going to play this one careful. Of the various Souls games. It's like, I saw a video she put up about, like, yeah, the sea fight being apparently the original version of the Abyss Watchers boss fight. Which is just like, I gotta say, I'm kind of glad that they didn't go with the super shameless reference. Who? Oh, let's go, yeah, if you haven't seen that, you should go look him up. Zullie. It's a reference to an NPC in Dark Souls 2. The Witch. Yeah, digs into Souls games files a lot and puts up like little videos kind of showcasing all of the stuff that was left on the cutting room floor or is just not apparent due to, say, NPCs never taking off their helmets. They do actually have like faces modeled, which I always think is sort of one of the more interesting things. Okay. You know, like removing characters' beards. Makes them look absolutely terrifying. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. All right. Give them a shout out. Why not? Okay. We good. And then I've been doing a lot of stuff for Elden Ring as of late. Needless to say. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, they're just like literally 5-minute videos that are mostly captioned and showing you showcases of models. all right. Oh, here we go. Give me that extra health. Money's looking. I mean, it's looking okay. I'm not gonna say it's looking great. Still gonna try and afford that potion charge if I possibly can. But aside from that, okay. Okay, who's on the list? Or what's on the list? Today we're doing the Weghugguh run, hence the Weghugguh. And also I got the little bone. I keep calling him Skull, but his actual name is Little Bone in game. Skin going on here, so that's fun. One of the goofier looking skins, needless to say. I know I don't want to spend any money on stuff for right now. And hey, I'll say this, for being just like an unfinished dragon, they really did change up that model. Did a good job with that. It's right in the back of it, of course. Well, hey, think of it like this. I got more money because of Midas blood. Okay. Careful, careful, careful before I die here stupidly. Okay, get that bleed on and hope for the best. Having financial problems both in real life, and I'm doing okay financially in real life. Okay. I'm not going to say I'm doing great or anything, but I spend very little money in general, which is why, you know. Can do that sort of thing. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, the aesthetic is great. The actual fight itself is not. Once again, trying not to go into actual spoilers here. Great aesthetic. A lot of really great aesthetics in Elden Ring, I gotta say. Big fan of a lot of the stuff they got thrown down there. Okay. I'm trying not to die here, but with exploding enemies and everything around, it's not going great. Okay, 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 okay. But I get why there's some gripes. Yeah, I mean, all the gripes that I have with to be honest, I talked about this. God, I can't believe this is turning into another Elden Ring episode, but whatever, it's fine. It's either that or, you know, Mario lore. So, pick your poison. Yeah. A lot of the problems that I have with Elden Ring are things that if you're just playing the game casually, you'll never notice. It's only because I played the games for literally since 2009 that I am just like, okay, come on, I can't believe we're still doing this sort of thing. My gripes with these little things related to AI or like the individual damage that enemies do and stuff like that. I still think that overall the game is, needless to say, pretty great. But it's just, I still am a little bit lukewarm on a lot of the stuff related to Elden Ring in the same way that I said last time. Kill them all, baby. Okay. Try not to die here either. As much as I do like a katana, I would probably, at this point in time, end up looking for a different main hand weapon as of this point. Try to rally up at least most of this. Good. Yeah, could be worse. I don't know. Almost at the 20,000 that I need, and then we're good. Yep. And we should be good to leave. Well, actually, don't forget that I do need to take on a curse chest if I want to max out my damage. Which I do. Oh boy. First Souls game outside of Sekiro. And Sekiro is a little bit different. It still has a lot of the same sort of stuff here, but it's not quite the same thing compared to... God damn. Can't believe I got right on the edge for that, hey? Keep on inching up with those hit points. Using the frenzy right now. Okay. Good? We good? I think we good. Not great. And I should probably make sure that I still have enough enemies to fight here to get rid of the curse. But, you know. It is otherwise okay. My brother in Christ, you are almost at 10 melees. Yeah, well... Playing on 5-cell mode. That's just how it happens sometimes. If you don't, unless you have a super powerful weapon that can snipe enemies from a distance. I'm just talking about the... I am, of course, just talking about the... Oh. I'm trying to remember the combo name. Why can't I... Alchemic Carbine, Hokuto's Bow, etc. sort of combo. That's the only one that I can think of that will have you be at a pretty minimal amount of melees. Weghugguh's doing good. Not doing that good. He's doing all right. Yeah, okay. Take that. Do love me the old punch weapon. Carbine, thank you. Yes, I don't... Look, sometimes I... Oh, there's also... Well, no, I can't use them all the deep anyway. That's only survival scaling. All right. Let's hope to God that enemies don't turn into a million elites. See you later. Just put that one on the back burner. I gotta say, I did not expect that immediately. Oh, I was looking below me to see if there were any enemies showing up, and I'm like, hey, why am I not moving forward right now? Oh my god. Tunnel vision. It will be the death of me. Okay. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Do the locomotion with me. So the my brother in Christ thing. I just memes. I don't know why that's making... Okay, fine. Why is... The elites here are frustrating me to a degree heretofore unseen by man nor God. Yeah, you get at least one per episode, don't you? House of Shred will be eating well with that one. Okay, come on. Let's hope for the best here. There's going to be something teleporting up to me. Yes. Weghugguh taking him down. Weghugguh does do some pretty good damage, doesn't he? Okay. Weghugguh, especially comboed with the cleaver, is doing some good stuff. Okay. Continuing on here. I'm just going to go try and max out the money that I have. Maybe get rid of a little bit of this malaise. Maybe also try to attempt to not, get more money for upgrades or whatever, too. Plenty of things that I can spend money on right now still. Ah. It's fine. Fine. Don't need the shark just yet. Oh, the question, though, is should I end up going into the... Should I end up going into the Fractured Falls? I know I'm trying to, not go into the same areas every single time, but, well, that's how it happens. That's how it happens pretty often, let's be honest here. I can talk about not going into the same areas every single time, but especially when you're playing this on the hardest difficulty possible, sometimes it just happens. Okay, we good? We good? We good. Okay. Send me to the shop. Also, where did that one elite go? Now, I still got, the red miasma. Here you are. So I was going to say, I still got the red miasma around here as if I would be fighting an elite. Such a thing has not made itself known until right now. Good. All right. A little bit slower going through this area, but that's fine. I mean, especially in that previous one, and how just so very close I got to dying there. I think it's okay to take it a little bit easy, you know? Not really try and throw yourself into the maw of the lion every single second of every single run, even though I do think that does make for a lot more interesting runs. If you were to ask me, at least. Yeah. No 60 kills, that's all right. Let's get out of here. Oh, not the fastest run, but pretty all right, though. Still got this Mountain Dew with raspberry lemonade. I have no idea when it came out, but it's pretty good. Actually, thinking about it right now, I think this might be one of the Mountain Dews they had as there was some sort of promotion they did where you voted for one of 3 different Mountain Dews. And this was the red one that's just repackaged. Because it reminds me an awful lot of that. Take him down, baby. Especially for the concierge, this should be a nice, pleasant, easy fight. Mostly. Okay, I'm not going to... It's still risky. Everything's still risky, but still. Which I'll be honest, because the one that actually won, which I don't even remember what the name of it was, I didn't like nearly as much as the red one. Okay, rally that up. Try not to die. I guess, maybe my assertion of just how powerful the Weghugguh is maybe a little bit overselling it. Or maybe I just don't have a very good run at all going on right now. That could also be a good possibility. still, you do get a very good look at exactly how the Leghugger's animations look and everything, which I think is pretty great. And there's a question, of course, of how well is this going to work when it comes to doing, like, the lighthouse and everything. And, I don't know about that one, man. Try my best, but a lot of movement around. We've already seen, maybe it's not the, he's not the, strong suit of the Leghugger, fighting high mobility enemies. So, should think about that. Leghugger being as powerful as always. Yeah, that's kind of... I mean, look, once again, I love the idea of having a nice source of passive damage. Even though it does take up a lot of screen real estate. That's not his fault. He's a big boy. Is that... It's like, yeah, I think to try and balance it so it's not as powerful as, say, the Owl was to make it so that, you know, it doesn't do nearly as much damage because it doesn't go away when you get hit and all that. Sort of the fear I had at the start of this. But then again, it's like, yeah, you know, I'm also just not really using like an extraordinarily powerful run or anything like that either. So it could just be the case that as soon as I get a few more stats here and there, or if I go and get a legendary version of him, go and get the legendary Leghugger, things could be a little bit different. After all, I can get like one more stat at least from, or two more stats. There's minimum probably in the next area just from elites alone. Leghugger ex-concierge fanfic, and then the Leghugger shoved out its proboscis and sucked out more of the concierge's blood, who might not even have blood. It's kind of hard to say. He sort of looks like a robot, but did it anyway. And then repeat that 30 to 40 more times. All right. No legendary item, but hey, if I go into... God, do I want to, though? Well, I did go into the ossuary, and you could also just go into... no, I really want that potion charge. Send me up. Let's just do this. I think I'm probably not going to end up taking the... I thought the concierge was a golem. I mean, the concierge, of course, works... Oh boy, we getting into the Dead Cells lore here, everybody. The concierge, originally called the incomplete one, I would say is a more complete but still not very good version of like the failed experiments that you see a lot on 5-cell mode. The idea here, I'm betting, being something along the lines of to try and combat the malaise as it existed. There was, hey, stop that. There was an attempt to, like, maybe just eliminate the flesh entirely from the equation. Make it just a brain in a box. After all, things can't be infected with the malaise if there is no flesh to infect. But needless to say, it did not work. So, hence why we have all of these failed experiments kind of hanging around on the island right now. At least that's the way I see it. Could also maybe be like more of a more sinister type of thing happening as well too, but don't really have enough information to be able to say one way or another. Thought he was a mutant? He might be. I mean, after all, the malaise does a lot of real wacky stuff to people's biology. I think that goes without saying. Well, or at least it has since the experimentation. But, since alchemy got involved. But, I mean, aside from that, it is also... I don't know, he's kind of like a more metallic outside, but then again, he is very, vulnerable to things that, say, automatons or the shockers are not vulnerable to. Bleed and poison, for example. What is hitting me? Oh, Leghugger, you're hiding the enemies here. But it's like, yeah, it could also just be like a big, huge mutant creature too, similar to like how the conjunctivius works. It was originally apparently a woman who, after again like experimentation on kind of comboing her with, I think, like plant DNA, they said in the one area in the castle. She kind of turned into a blob that eventually reformed into the conjunctivius. This is your Dead Cells lore corner for the episode, everybody. I know about the lore of this game. Trust me. It's been like literally in this season of Dead Cells alone, it's been literally, I'm just gonna sell this, I don't want it. Over 120 episodes. I can only talk about Dead Cells so much. Dead Cells lore so much. Okay. Anyway. Okay. But yeah, so if you have any more questions on the nonsense that actually happens in this game, I do actually know it. That is true. I pay attention. I pay attention to the lore in every single game that I play, regardless of if I'm even interested in it or not. Tell you the plot of every game. Ugh. Terrible. Hi. I guess we're doing this now. Ugh. Ugh. Anyway. Oh, what do we... Well. Although... I'm too shabby. You can get some good damage off that, too. There's also Mob the Deep here. But I mean, I'm not using the stuff. 60% extra on bleeding too. Come on, guys. This is clearly what I want to be using. Well, there is a shark. No. Yeah, all I gotta do is make sure. Yeah, the Weghugguh is in fact spreading inflammable oil. I thought I saw that on there, so. Yeah, baby. In fact, I'm just gonna we'll just go have everything slowed down just to make it more easy pickings for the Weghugguh after all. We get the classic style. Only I could get a colorless version of this. It's like we could go classic ice shard build. Come on, throw this down. There we go. Take him down, baby. You too. I also noticed that they got rid of the 3-shot. It's now only 1 shot instead. Although I think that's a visual glitch because I can see more hits going on. Weird. Take the shark. I know. Everybody wanted me to take the shark. Oh, God. Oh, that was a scary proposition that was put forward there. That said, oh, man. Seen 0 actual hugging of legs? You haven't been paying attention enough. Come on now. Oh, I should maybe just end up using another potion charge as much as I really don't want to. Got my doubts that I'm going to be able to... Tell us the plot of Persona 5. A bunch of giant tools. No. Okay. No. We're not doing that again. All right, come on, give me the... Weghugguh, you have to... I know they're invisible or whatever. You have to attack them, though. Please. Schlorp. That's right. Turning on to a Schlorp-based channel these days. Did I Schlorp? I didn't even hear that, I'm going to be honest. Also, I noticed that the Weghugguh is not actually spreading inflammable oil on stuff as I was hoping was going to happen. This is a goofy sort of build, but it is working. You can't say that. Okay. Yeah, Weghugguh is truly is more about hugging people's insides than legs, after all. As we've seen from when you first get him, after... I was going to say after all again. I don't want to repeat the same thing. Anyway. Okay. When you got axed after eating the skull... Yeah, eating the skull? Getting the scroll. What? That's not even close to the right phrase. All right. You know what? Just give me the Bloodthirsty Shield. Why not? We've got a very dumb build going on here, but I guess I'm going to be continuing on with it. After all, can't say that this does not really give the Weghugguh time to shine when I'm using this as a major source of damage. It's been some time, hasn't it? Okay. I mean, here's the thing. If I keep doing the whole, like, Japanese study, as I've been trying to get more into now, we might see a return of Persona 5 just purely in the form of doing more of the transcripting. So look forward to that. Maybe what I'll do is after... We'll have, you know, learning Japanese with your favorite not a real doctor. After each one of these episodes of Dead Cells. Eat the skull. I mean, it's true. I have been eating a lot of skulls lately. That's probably why I said that. Ah, come on now. I think I am just going to end up using this, aren't I? I mean, and by end up using, I mean I already did, so... Sort of a moot point now, isn't it? If you haven't had enough of eating skulls, please check out my series on Baba Is You. Not only are there eating of skulls, but also skulls that eat things. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun on the Baba Is You series. It is, I do like that game. Oh my god! I thought I was going to make it, I'm going to be honest. Okay. Take that, though. Okay, okay, don't you ever bring back... Don't worry, it's going to happen. It's like, you can't stop me. I still have everything set up for the perfect amount of the whole, like, Japanese study thing that was sort of decided to be like a part of the whole channel from the very beginning. I've talked about before how originally the plan was to start out the channel by doing the Persona series, playing through the Japanese version of it. With my meager translation skills. Obviously, I didn't end up doing that for, you know, the most obvious of reasons, but still, that was the idea. Oh, I was wondering what that was for a second. Take him down. It's always going. Persona is going to always be an important part of the channel, whether you like it or not. Whether I like it or not. I don't like it. We've gone over that plenty of times. His second guy being it. Hey, see him is talking about Baba. It's like it's a fun game. He's a fun character. Who don't actually play us for most of the time. Just sing Japanese song. Is second guy gonna be in it? If he wants to. I don't know if he has too much interest in actually doing the Japanese study portion of the Persona 5 thing. Where we go and just agonizingly look at every single line of dialogue. Oh, nice. Line of dialogue in the entirety of the game, or at least in the entirety of every episode past 80. That's the last time that I had where in an actual transcription going on. Sing "Say So" in Japanese. What? I'm not that familiar with who's a Doja Cat. I'll be honest here. Okay. 18 looking good. Man, my health is... Oh, poor Weghugguh getting stuck. Does not know what to do in this area. We'll see. God, I hope I don't have to use another potion charge. I'm going to have to use another potion charge. Man, I'm trying my best here, but... Good. Don't die stupidly. Am I going to be in it? I mean, do you want to? I've always said that... Oh, what a terrible attempt there. I've always said that Persona is the one... Is open for collabs. It's the one thing that I will collab on. If anybody else wants to hop in the call and talk directly to me, your favorite Dr. Inferno Firebird, Dr. Inferno Firebird, you can do that. I don't know if I should put that out. I don't know if I should be saying this right now. Hell no. Okay, fair enough. Good. Somebody might take me up on that. Like there's a non-zero possibility that somebody might be like, yes, get on Discord. I'm going to be in your Persona streams. I'm like, uh-oh. Oh, hey guys, got somebody new here. Bring out the real voice. Man, I'm so bad at this. Take him down. Okay. Yeah, all right. Well, not ideal, but what is this here? Yeah, no, I thought that might have been a curse chest there for a second. Dakuta? Oh man, you just okay. That is just clearly English phrases that you transliterated into. He transliterated into katakana. Hey, minus some damage. I'll take it. I know enough of the language to do that. I'm just garbage at most of it. Well, that's why I saved 40 episodes to... that's why I saved 40 episodes to do as sort of a secondary pass, because I was not doing the whole studying portion of that series well enough when I was actually doing the series. There we go. All right. Looking good. Looking saucy. Looking like I'm still having a very difficult time here, but that's okay. All right. Okay. 100% damage inflicted with that, eh? Not quite what I'm looking for. Despite you being the only Doc Firebird, I know you aren't my favorite Doc Firebird. Oh, come on. Really? Who else could possibly take the place as your favorite? I have to know. I have to know so I kill them, like a Tomie type of scenario. There can't be more than one Dr. Inferno Firebird, and I make sure of that. Manually. With impunity. Yes, Tez, tell us the best. Okay. What to do? What do I even want to do here? Kind of worried. That's a good... Well, it was good up until that. What to do in terms of trying not to die here? Real Doc Firebird would have taken the chest. No, he wouldn't have. He'll go to the Dying Shores, though. How about that? Big mistakes in this run. As I take another drag on my red lemonade soda. All right, let's switch this out for something a little bit more useful. What, though? I don't even know. Maybe, like, God, who could even say here? Doc is just Germazalt channel. That guy's way more handsome and talented and better than me at every single point. Am I jealous? Absolutely, I'm jealous. Anyway. What to do? Like the failed clone of... I'm like a failed clone of both him and Northern Lion, really. Ugh. All right. What are we doing here? I don't even know what I want to do here. There's no good options anywhere, to be honest. I guess this engagement is probably the best to take. And then let's go with... It's been a little while, but here we are again with Tainted Flask. Can't even imagine anything else that I would rather have. And then Recovery, I suppose. Oh... Let's try this one again. Well, let's try this one again. I mean, it's more like once more onto the breach, I guess, is probably the phrase I'd want to use here. All right, come on. Please. Can I... Hey, wait a second. Is that a little tiny leg hugger in there? No, that's just a Mushroom Boy again. I thought they might have added that, which would have amused me greatly. But no such luck. Anything? Yes, but it was not alive yet. Oh yeah, I forgot that I have all of the best enemies here to face this time. Oh boy. I picked a real winner for the amount of runs for this run in terms of going into the Dying Shore, didn't I? Food? I could use some food right now, I'm gonna be honest. Then again, I suppose, hey, at this point in time, I'm kind of planning to be using the Tainted Flask more than anything else, right? 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 Yeah, that's right. Trust me. I'm right. I'm always right. I'm a doctor. I know this sort of thing. Let's kill him already. The slowdown is at least helping. Reveals invisible enemies. I wonder if that would actually work to get the Weghugguh able to attack them. Yeah, probably not. Might be worth trying, though. Who knows? Okay. Just need more health. I just need more health here. Oh, great. Here it comes again. With, again, just the best choices in terms of the enemies that are becoming elites right now. Even with the legendary, it's not doing that much damage. But then again, for whatever reason, I don't actually get the... I can't remember the words because I'm too freaked out right now. I don't actually get the oil spread on enemies seemingly as often as I'd like to. God, I'm gonna do it. This might be a mistake. Maybe you might be wrong. I may be crazy. But mention me, a lunatic you're looking for. Let's just keep going here. I feel like this run has been a lot of riskiness. I've been playing, and Elden Ring, which is, I don't know why everything seems to turn to Elden Ring. It's so oversaturated in the market. Why are things dying down here, by the way? So oversaturated in the market right now. I feel like I should probably stop talking about that just so people can get away from it. If they're watching any sort of streamer right now, they're almost guaranteed to be streaming it after all. Okay. Yet here I am, even in Dead Cells, continuing to talk about it regardless. Well, I mean, you know, to be fair, Dead Cells does have a lot of comparisons to be made with the Dark Souls series. Just look at the name of the game itself. I feel like it's not entirely off base to be talking about it right now, right? Maybe a little bit. Just a little bit, though. Take him down. Oh, you got something, though. I hate that everything's a snake here. Why? Why does it all have to be snakes? Oops, all snakes. I can't believe they're messed up at the snake factory, and it's now just all snakes. Okay, yeah. This is supposed to be cereal, and it's just filled with snakes. Okay. Now's a perfect time to showcase your scatting skills. I'm sorry, instead we're doing the oops all berries bit again. Because I still find that as a cereal to be an absolutely hilarious concept. You don't understand. Isn't there a Dark Souls reference? Oh yeah, there's an entire, well, of course, not only is like the basic gameplay and everything patterned after a lot of how Dark Souls works and everything, including stuff like the rally mechanic and everything taken straight from Bloodborne. There is, of course, just straight up the giant Dark Souls reference lore room that you can get to at certain points. Again, nice. We can find a bonfire and everything. And the get good on the wall. Look, I don't think it's an entirely unreasonable... Hey, I actually noticed that... Hey, something I didn't even realize until right now. For incentivized biome, it seems that revived enemies can still give you the extra golden cell from stuff. Now, that's not a good... I don't think that's a good way to, say, grind, but just kind of an interesting observation. Going through Undying Shores might be able to get you a few more cells here and there. Being fart mind broken again. Oh, no, not again. I had to take a break after like 5 days last time due to too much fart mind breaking. It's like I had to go on a journey. I had to find the cure to mind breaking. You can't have it, by the way. But we're good. We're back. Dead Cells is continuing unabated. Okay. We good? We good? Yeah, we good. Okay. Still, I have to remember to breathe occasionally. Just don't mind me. Give us the cure. No, it's mine. It is in the golden chalice that I keep next to my desk at all points in time. Sort of a thick red liquid that is boiling hot whenever it goes outside of the chalice. And any sort of liquid that you pour into the chalice actually turns immediately into it. And you know, it also seems to cure like every disease, but I mostly did it for the fart mind breaking. Please don't die, please don't die. Anyway, it's mine though. You can't have it. Please do share. No, it's mine. Go get your own magic chalice full of what may or may not be blood. I haven't had DNA analysis. Hey, nice. Done on it yet. It's always cum. Sort of a red cum. Have you been... Okay. As a doctor, I feel like I gotta do a PSA here. If your cum is red, please go see a doctor right now. And not me. A real doctor. That's a problem. That is a big problem. That is an immediate problem that you need to go solve. Okay. Good. And people were asking, hey, what's the curse topic that we're going to get into in this episode? Oh boy, you could not predict this one, could you? Wait, do I have extra jumps? I don't. Oh, come on. So close, yet so far. As a doctor, go see a real doctor. Yeah, but like, to be fair, I believe like Dr. Dre would probably also tell you the same thing, right? As far as I know, he doesn't have like a PhD in cardiology or something like that. Maybe he does. Maybe when he says, maybe it's just like, yeah, when he was mobbing with the D-O-double-G, he was also in school at the time. Okay, look, I can just reference the entirety of the Chronic forever, but I'm not going to. I considered it, though. Make no mistake on that. Okay, doctor won't shame you. That's not... Okay. That's not... You don't... I don't know if you know how medicine works, but it's not intended to shame people when they have diseases or injuries. What sort of doctors have you been seeing? What sort of incredibly judgmental doctors do you go to? NA healthcare system, am I right? Oh no, Doc's getting political again. Anyway. Well, that's the first message you type after getting out of lurking. Well, kind of to be expected on this channel, right? I can't imagine a better one. Okay. Please, for the love of God, try not to die here. I'm gonna, like, this is really just a touch and go sort of run entirely, isn't it? Ah! Perfect. Okay. Ex-medicals, ex-USSR. Dude, yeah, I can't read it. Can't read words. Okay. Well, I do have that healing, which is why I'm not super worried yet. Go grab that. Go grab the scroll fragment. Get out of here. All right. Still kind of hoping for the best, considering I am going up against a boss that I somehow still struggle with. I don't know. It's not... Like, I know how it works. I know how the Scarecrow works. Yet for some reason, I still just can't seem to do stuff. Bird noise? Yeah, well. It's in the name. You expect bird noises here, you expect cherry tree noises. That's why I occasionally do, you know, some gentle rustling. And the like. Take that. And get going. Bird struggles against Scarecrow. Actually, you know what? Fair enough. You know, it is part of the brand, right? I guess I didn't even realize that, but that's how much I have incorporated that sort of persona into my being. That I just do. I now contain both the strengths and weaknesses of birds without even thinking about it. As you do. Don't tell Tomato Anus about that. He's a guy that does a lot of Fallout speedruns. Anyway. You don't know who that is. I'm not just making up a name. He's a bird furry confirmed. What would that even be? The feathery? Because they're like scalies. I know that. All right, come on. Oh, try not to get entirely murdered here. Like how you need to get down here right now. God, right next to it, eh? Well, like at least I got the walk next to, roll away, get that good. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I'm so scared. Why am I making noises? It's not that scary. We're doing. I'm doing just fine so far, all things considered. I haven't even procced. Disengagement just yet. Weghugguh's also doing a good job here too. Let's not discount the amount of stuff Weghugguh's ending up doing right now. Yep. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Okay, now we'll do a little bit of... Take him down. So close here. Almost done. There we are. Oh, dinosaur furry. Can you show us your persona? Yeah. Here, give me 1 second. There you go. Every single time with the slideshow. I love it. Now just grab the scroll fragment, whatever. Why am I trying to not avoid picking up anything unnecessary again? Okay, come on. We're not doing. You guys are not. I'm not taking care of you guys in kindergarten right now. We're not doing peekaboo. Come on now. Oh, there we go. Man, the what is that emote called? I should have my own version of that. The hype squawk. That's a good one, and I feel like I should. Like, after all, a lot of emotes that you usually get on Twitch are just variations on, man, distillery. I kind of want to, though. There's something about this run in particular that I feel like going to. You should go to the distillery. Okay, well, let's do it. I'm going to confirm by chat. I know. Yes. Look, going into the DLC, of course, is more fitting for the run, but I want to try my hand at the distillery. I think I can make this work. Besides, also, I really like having the idea of, getting a colorless version of the barrel launcher, which is, as always, an absolutely fantastic piece of equipment. One of my favorites, and of course it works super good against the Hand of the King, which I guess I kind of have to go fight now, right? I think. Yeah, I don't think I can get to the lighthouse from here, right? Blow that up, please. Try not to die here, please. Just as usual, the usual sort of pleas that I make to myself and God whenever I go into the distillery. Good. God does not usually respond to pleas of those who go into the distillery. It's just the way of the world. We good? We good. Oh, this is still a hot area. Still even like more areas that I haven't seen the entirety. Well then. Okay, we good. All right. Got that barrel launcher over here, by the way. Yeah, we got that barrel launcher over here. I can't put it in the backpack. Whatever. Put this in the backpack then. Taking it though. Alcohol is a sin. Distillery rejects God. You know, that does make sense. I never even really thought about it like that. Is being furry a sex thing for you, or is it a personality? It's a sex thing. What are you talking about? Anyway. All right. You can go to the lighthouse from the distillery? Do I want to, though? Nah. I don't know. Yes, again, it's more fitting for the run, but, you know, it's just, man. Don't know if I want to, is the thing. Good. Try not to die from everything else here, too. Especially because the camera's being kind of weird, so I can't see if there's, say, exploding bats above me right now. Good. Son of God. Rebel son of God. Would you really call Jesus rebellious if that's, you know, what the doctrine eventually became? It's like, that's like the well, what happens when the rebellious becomes the status quo? Let me ask you. I don't know. Ah! I didn't even see that! Oh! Whoo. Yep. Got the barrel falling right on top of me here. Ah, damn it. Well, to be fair, I did decide to go into the distillery, so I guess that is my fault, right? What can I even say? What else? Yeah. Yeah, well. Hey, Weghugguh, yeah, it does a little bit less damage than I was kind of hoping for, but hey, like against Scarecrow, did a pretty good job. So I don't know. It's all right. I of course would prefer the old Mushroom Boy, which just does a lot more damage in general and hits enemies out of attacks and everything like that. Or of course just the Owl, which is a walking turret that you can send into maximum overdrive. But hey, Weghugguh does have is a good part of the crew nonetheless. Was it a level 1 Weghugguh? No. That was like I think that was the one that I got in the ossuary. It was a while, you know. It was like I had it for a while, but it was still pretty powerful even past that point. Anyway. All right, well, that'll be good for now. It's like 12:30, so I guess I am going to end the stream here, and probably, I think I'm just going to do Wrecking Ball or something, more Wrecking Ball runs coming up next. That's at least the idea that I was sort of going with how this has been working thus far. Let's go die to Millennia some. Sure. Well, actually, here, sure, why not? Ball jokes are next. Ball jokes? I wouldn't. Hey, come on. I think it's a little bit better than being balls. I was gonna go upload the actual like thing, but let's give a couple attempts here. I don't know. Elden Ring. Let's give a couple attempts until I get sick of this video game and go waiting, and then it takes a long time until I want to play it again. Oh no, you can see my terrible names on the PlayStation. Guess which one is which? Guess why I have two accounts. Get the microphone better position. And then actually do this right here. Just gotta twist this thing the right goddamn way. Stupid microphone arm. Anyway, what is the RP roleplay walk? Because in an MMO, you would normally never walk anywhere. Why would you walk in a game like that? Unless you're role-playing. But, yeah, that's kind of the entire shtick with why it is called that. An inefficient way of moving. As you can see, she's doing it right now. That's kind of... And now she's doing it again. But, yeah, this is more or less what I have been... not the wall! Oh, come on. Well, that was my own damn fault. Usually you can literally just run away from that attack over and over. Especially if she does it like 2 to 3 times in a row, which she likes to. Yeah? Alright, well, let's see how this is. Long time. Oh, you just missed the Weghugguh run, which is pretty fun. Well, I mean, I don't know if it was... Why did I dodge into that? Okay, that's a thing. Sometimes the, sometimes the Bloodhound step just doesn't work. Like, I tried to do it there, but it didn't do. And I don't know why. Like, I definitely pressed the button. Maybe I pressed it too late or something, but, all the talk of red cum and whatnot, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the, 10 seconds of talking about it. Ugh. So let me reset up chat in a little bit better position here. All right. And we just did the Weghugguh thing, and now we're going up against the optional super boss of Elden Ring, the one that everybody hates. Because let's be honest, it's kind of badly designed. Yeah. Not that part. That part's just me doing bad. Yeah? Try not to get backed up into the wall again. Oh, now I can't remember anything else. That's really the only thing you remember? Not all of them? Not like me talking about Mountain Dew? I like to talk about the Mountain Dew, the Democracy campaign, which I believe that's what it was called. Yep, I knew you were going to go for it. Go for it multiple times, though? Not so much. Oh, no, I'm against the wall again. I don't want to try for that. Oh, that actually works. Is he going to go for it multiple times? No, but running away, I think, is kind of the more optimal. Oh, come on. Did you miss that one? I should really stop going for bad hits there. Which wasn't too bad for the build. Some builds struggle. I'm surprised using the lance, if that's what you're comfortable with. I mean, I just use the lance so that I can punish her for when she's RP walking like that. I mean, I know there's many more powerful builds that I can use. But I think they're also a lot more... they're a lot less interesting when you... Turn off my speaker here right now. Yeah, they're a lot less interesting. Stuff like just using the... I think like using magic or whatever, less interesting than using less interesting than actually trying to use like more melee build, even though stuff like the waterfowl dance will kill you. Especially if for some reason, I don't know, I've been having like Bloodhound Step has just not been working. I don't know what the deal with that is. But then yeah, using like ashes does make that a lot easier, but then once again, a lot less interesting, you know. Punish the RP walking. It also causes her to stagger really easily too, because it's a heavy weapon as opposed to using something like the pike. What was the build you were using, by the way? I'm curious as to... Oh, okay. What was the build you were using that made it that made this fight easy? Using Spear Talisman for the pushes? The what? What does a Spear Talisman do? Yeah? Okay. And I've been mostly using a katana up until this point. I just, like I said, I literally have this weapon specifically to punish RP walking phases. Because she does that a lot. And as such, they're very punishable. No, you went too early. Alright. Goku's sword was OP. What? Goku doesn't use a sword? Never seen that before, at least. Too early again. Does more damage if you're interrupting her attacks with the spear? Damage I'm mostly getting all of my damage out of bleed, so got hit anyway. Does it twice in a row, as you do. And of course, I have seen plenty of times where she does that even more times. All right, come on. The Kamehameha fires a beam-like projectile. I have no idea what that is. The Moonlight Greatsword? And I guess I can, like, you know, 15% extra damage is 15% extra damage, so I might as well. No reason not to, you know? Alright. Sword of Night and Flame. I have no idea where that is. Have Faith build some of my Mimic. Okay. So, yeah, it's like spells and, like, using the Mimic tier. And that's the whole thing. Where it's just, like, using a Mimic tier even with this build actually is still quite overpowered because she's stunned so easily that I can just get her, like, totally stun locked in every single way. But once again, I just don't think that makes for an interesting fight. I'd rather, I mean, as you can see right now, it's like, there's like strategy in everything that's going on here, even as much as there are some, like, sort of super bullshit sort of attacks that are happening. Waterfowl dance. By the way, I'm guessing I'm actually going to use my FP restore here for once. RP walking mode, and that's why I just stab you. The RP walk, that's when the stabbing happens. Really not a great one. I've gotten to like the next phase with, I don't know, 12 plus flask charges easy. Cool. Come on. Oh, really? Well, play that bad, you know, that's how that works. Use the golden great shield and barrier shield during weapon art. Yeah, but then she heals like 30% of her health back. Double-edged sword, her life still has a gain so much. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing where it's like if you don't use the overpowered summons, then it's just free healing for her. If you use the overpowered summons, then it's a boring fight. You know? It's, yeah. Millennia is not a very well-designed fight. That's just kind of the entire thing, where it's either way too easy or just I literally now know the entire AI flowchart for this boss. And it's still kind of hard to dodge stuff, especially, say, the waterfowl dance, even if you know it's coming. That said, it's just like, yeah, I'd rather do it like this than, hey, didn't do the slash. I swear sometimes my inputs just get eaten in this game, and that especially happens with Bloodhound for some reason. Bloodhound step. Oh, but you know. Oh yeah, I was going to switch over to the Spear Talisman. Also, I'm spending too much time reading chat and not actually doing the fight. I guess the thing is, it's like the input gets eaten whenever I turn around. That's probably the reason why it's like you're supposed to, what is it, unlock on, but it's like tactfully unlocking on and then relocking on in enemies is something I've never really done in these games, so I'm kind of bad at doing that. I'll be real with you. And one more. There we go. Oh, I've been using weapons testing since I finished New Game Plus. Seems like a good Death's Poker. Death's Poker? What is Death's Poker? She's doing the RP walk section. Oh. Of course. Ooh, grab. No, I almost never see that thing. Usually at any point in time she would actually use it, I'm too far away for her to, I've already attacked her. Too early. Give me a healing. She's actually being aggressive for once. This is kind of rare. Rare fight. I'm gonna go for the 1/3 hit. Bad idea. And one more. Kind of got her down for 1 second there, which is pretty cool. Super low poise, if you didn't know. Dog, why do you think that I get 2 hits in every single time she does the RP walking thing? It's because most of the time I just knock her out of her attacks. It's like, yeah, no shit. Okay. Stuff like that, for example, is pretty self-explanatory when it happens. I don't know how you can fight this boss and not realize that she has really low poise. Too early. Oh, got it. Yeah, I'm going to actually heal here. Why not? Let you play on the file to just test weapons. I mean, the thing is, yeah, weapons do super low damage if they're not upgraded, and you only get so many upgraded supplies in the game. Come on. Yeah, you can see that input gets eaten like every single time I turn around. Okay, so I guess that's what's happening. It's super annoying. Why would you do it like that, FromSoft? Maybe the 10th time that I've asked that in this fight so far. There we go. All right. There. If you haven't seen the cutscene, let's watch it. Did a video on... I don't know what Death's Poker is. Where do you get it? Leveling up nearly every weapon. Death's Poker. Yeah, I still have no... What is Death's Poker? It's a drop from a Deathbird in Caelid. Oh man, there's like 10 different Deathbirds that exist in the game. Which one in particular? It's a great sword that looks like a poker. Well, I can try it out. Why not? Ah. Cool. Missed the dodge that time. All right. Well, let's start her up. Good old poking. Does work pretty... I mean, so far what I found out is that when she's running at you, you just kind of like do a little bit of that. That'll knock her out of most attacks. Still get hit here and there because the kick has super armor on it. Oh, RP walking. Okay. Oh. Getting hit by that again. Of course, once again... Stop doing that. Ugh. Once again, hoping most of the damage ends up coming out of lead here. Damn it, stop doing that. 2, 3, fast one. And then she comes. And then I totally whiffed that hit. Cool and nice. 2, 3, fast one. And then one more. Wait, what did that hit? What hit me there? Yeah, okay. Oh, you gotta... Ah! Well, that's that for healing then, too. Okay. Ooh, actually gave me the ability to attack there. Nice. All right. RP walking time. Oh, well, too slow. Ah, that's how that works, though. All right, where's this death poker? But yeah, that's Millennium Goddess of whatever. That's basically the best way that I figured out how to deal with her second phase. When she actually starts to run at you, it makes it that much easier to have her just run right into your lance. It was good stuff. R1 drops flames on the ground. Well, anyway, where in K-Lit am I going here? What's the... Because it's just like, there's no reason not to at least kind of mess around with... Oh, some other stuff here for right now. Cathedral Dragon Communion is easiest. Okay. Go east from there. The first crossroad. Make sure it's night, of course. Ah. And then might as well like level it up and everything just to see, hey, how does this thing work? Needless to say, using this on the horse is convenient. It is a lance. It is used for... wait, first. Because the whole day-night cycle only matters if it's night. I don't think there's any other point in time in this game where setting things to day or night actually matters at all. And then east over here. Is that a crossroad, right? Well, let me see what's happening. All right, anything? Crossroad. It's like right there, I guess. Well, there's a night cavalry. Sure. Was moving around so much that it's just like can't hit them. Oh my god, come on. You're heading right towards it? Oh my god, please. Okay, you know what, screw it, whatever. Yeah, but there's also another boss here to fight. Who is stupidly enough easier to fight on ground with the lance than on the actual horse. Come on. There you go. Now kill it. Anyway, Elder Rings. Pope Turtle is Doc's Turtle. I love the Pope Turtle. Pope Turtle's the one who I gave all of the cool like spells and everything to learn from. He's my favorite. You're heading right towards it? Oh, where exactly was it again? Was it this area? Towards the big skull. Where's the big skull? There's so many big skulls littering the landscape around here. No, they replaced the with Doc's Turtle. Oh yeah. All right. Where am I going? Big skull. I didn't see it. I'm gonna be honest here. It's just one of those things. Kind of following the road here, but I'm not seeing anything. What's the objective today? Beat Millennia. I mean, I did pretty good against her second boss, or her second phase in the previous fight, but it's like, we're also gonna go check out a new weapon. Maybe, I don't know, maybe. Who knows? Up? North? Where, though? All the way. I'm also just kind of clowning on all of the enemies around here just for the sake of doing it, because, I don't know, whatever. Anyway. Continuing on. The crossroad and big skull, it's glowing and hard to miss. I mean, there's also a big glowing tree in the background, too, to be fair. That's not a big skull. That's just a big nothing. Big skull. Glowing. Beside the crossroad. This is the crossroad. Well, or the crossroad's up here. Gonna have to go reset it to being night again. I guess the big skull is over there, right? Somewhere around here, somewhere hereabouts. Oh, I think I can see it in the background. Okay. Oh yeah, I think I found this at some point in time and I didn't actually go back and fight this thing. Okay, yeah, no, I kind of remember this now. Alright, done. Whatever, knock me off if you want it. Oh, there's another thing here, that's why. Come on. Oh my god, fine. This thing insists on fighting me right now. I guess I can also kill it too. Now then. Obviously bleed I don't think works at all against this guy. It's like undead or whatever. Like a skeleton or something. There's a lore reason why there's death birds around here, but I don't care about talking about it right now. Servitors of Malekith. Okay, that's all you get. I'll just die already. Yeah. Very cool. I'm like 100 levels too high for this fight. I'm just going to keep stabbing him in his solar plexus here. Got a baby doll head. I mean, it's a bird skull head. Wait. Oh, come on, that wasn't enough. Oh, that was actually able to kill me. Whatever. Yay! Did a lot of people die there? Probably. A lot of people died everywhere in this game. All right, so death. The hell is this thing called again? Death. Lance, great sword, something. Oh, let's take a look at what it looks like here. This is a faith build thing. We're gonna have to read. There it is. Death poker. That's poker. Poker of death. Where is it? Oh, I got this. I got the ringed finger. This is a funny. This is a fun item. Look at it. Look at it here. Anyway, enough of messing around with that. Let's take a look at what this thing is. Dragon scale, etc. No. God, there's so many weapons that exist in this game that are all so useless. Oh, there it is. Int scaling. I don't really have the int for it. Causes frost buildup. Okay, so at least it causes frost buildup. That's good. Pretty standard type of weaponry. Hey, thank you, Amy, for the $3. Oh, by the way, the game crashed. Huh. How about that? Can we, huh? Okay, look, compared to most AAA games, Elden Ring does not actually crash that much. I've had it crash once before on me, but still, it's like, huh? How about that? Okay. Well, let's try this thing again. It's probably just going to be scaling with somber stones, so I have a million of those things. It knows. Well, it'll know exactly what I'm going to do with this then, too. Yeah. I know I didn't quit correctly. Whose fault is that, Elden Ring? Anyway. You think it was the finger or the Death's Poker that did it? Oh. Anyway. Oh, one of the two, certainly. It definitely wasn't the lance, because it hasn't been crashing with the lance. Obviously the finger. I mean, it's too powerful. That was the weapon that was too powerful. The giant finger. Anyway, thanks. Now then, try that one again. And maybe I should go back and grab... whatever. It doesn't matter. I can get 1,000,000 souls all the time, forever, everywhere. So, you know, Miyazaki has a crustacean fetish. There's so many fetishes. I feel like covered eyes, dismembered limbs, a fetish for just like not giving you a bunch of very useful but extremely limited equipment. Well, let me go get the amount of monies that I need to actually go level this thing up, and then we can do it. See what happens when it's at level 10 or whatever. 'Cause why not? Got it here. Just gotta go murder these poor town folk. We're doing literally nothing here except for just kind of sitting on the cliff. Well, shouldn't have been sitting on the cliff. Try again. Alright, give me 1 second here. All these are so pointless. I don't even know why I have half of these things on. I should just put on the scale, whatever. The spear thing. Especially if I'm gonna end up continuing to use the thing already. You can shoot the bird down there and it'll suicide. Whatever. As you can see right now, I've already got more than 20,000 souls and I've been here for 5 seconds. So, I'm not super worried about that said. Don't want to die to these guys. Because they can kill you pretty quickly. They're sort of like the wheel skeletons of this game. You know how that goes. Let's put a crab in the middle of the forest. They love the crabs. The carcinification of the Souls games are in full effect. Trust me. All right. Giant hands, long neck lizards. Oh yeah, I love the serpent. Love the serpent men. Serpent men in every single one of these games for some reason. Even when it's just like, why are they hanging out in like the volcano house? These guys surprised you the first time? Oh, absolutely they did. Of course, the first time I had to have people tell me where to go because I had no idea that this place, like how even to get to this place. But then like I got in here and it's like, oh, here come the wheel skeletons. Yeah. It's a shock, certainly. That said, at this point in time, I have so much health that it doesn't even like faze me. Oh, whatever. I have so much health. I have on this really cool set of armor, which, I mean, to be honest, even if it didn't have like even if it didn't have like the best stats in the game, I would probably still keep because I love the hat and cape combo. Not that its stats for armor really matter at all. But you know what I'm talking about here. I love this set just in general. I don't. The only thing that I would really want is to get the big belly of Lionel's armor also on this, as well as everything else, because Lionel's armor is so good. It looks so good, man. Anyway, but the cape though, the cape is so choice too. So it's just like, yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. The long boy geckos are at least cuter than the ones in Sense Fortress. Very true. Very true. I mean, I do like the ones in Sense Fortress. They're fun. They'll do stuff like run directly into the gigantic pendulum things, which I think is always a pretty amusing sort of deal. Stop that. Cut that out. Now die. Didn't realize Lionel was dead until I found his armor set at the Capitol, and then I was pretty bummed out. He still exists when you actually do Fia's quest line. One of the Guardians there. That doesn't really mean much of anything, though, does it? Considering how ashes and everything work in this game. Anyway. Got to murder a few more of these, like I said, random civilians around here, as you do. They're literally just sitting down on the ground. They just give a lot of souls. Farming runes. Yeah, we're gonna go level up some piece of equipment before I go back into the Millennium Mines. You know how that is. Oh wait, one more guy here. Apparently nerfed Bloody Slash. Not that it matters. It's still very good. Not enough! Anyway. How's the jellyfish turn to ash? Easily. So taking notes, what's up with Godfrey being a spirit in the Capitol and then being alive and shit? Oh, well, he says that the tree gave him life again. You know, like it freed his, like the arid tree freed his spirit or something like that to be able to have flesh once more. And I guess the Golden Shade would be, he's surrounded by a bunch of dead Finger Maidens, so I guess it would probably be the Finger Maidens trying to like revive their lord or something like that. Who knows? I'm just going to leave that sort of speculation to your Vati type of characters. Not me. I remember what it's called again. I do have the Dark Moon Greatsword. Cool weapons. That's poker. Here we go. And that is Somber Smithing Stone. So yeah, I don't hate to have like 10,000, or I mean 500,000 runes to be able to level this thing up. All right, let's take a look here. I guess I am also going to need at least 1 point of intelligence to make this thing work. That's okay, though. Yeah, just 1 point of intelligence. All right. Wait, but the problem, though, is I'm not going to have Bloodhound Steps. So how am I going to actually survive? Oh, yeah, I just realized this right now. I'm not going to have Bloodhound Steps, so how am I actually going to survive the onslaught of the waterfowl dance? Yeah, that's kind of the only thing that was allowing me to survive that. So, well, I'm thinking right now that this is probably not actually going to work. Over here again. You'll be fine? What do you mean you'll be fine? I fought this boss enough to know that that is a guaranteed kill if you don't have Bloodhound Step on you. Unless I can kill her fast enough that she never uses it, which can happen. But probably won't happen. Quick Step does not... Do you know how large the area of effect of of that thing is? Millennia is a terribly designed boss fight, which is why you need to fight her in such a stupidly specific, with like such a stupidly specific build if you're not just going to use overpowered nonsense. It's like, that's something that's kind of hard to remember, but it's just like, yeah, this game is unbalanced as all shit. So it's like tactics don't work well unless you do the exact like build that they apparently tested this boss with. And I don't even know if they tested it that much, to be honest. I feel like there are a lot of things that could have used like maybe a couple more passes on him. Just a feeling. Doc, your joke detector is broken. Yeah, but I mean, it's like, no, that was a point I wanted to make even aside from being a joke. It's not actually directed at you. It's directed at FromSoft. The things I'm saying are directed at FromSoft. Anyway, just throw on one more intelligence. Yes, I know I could probably have just used one of the many, many things that exist. What am I trying to think of? The whatever. All right, well, let's see what this thing does. Okay. I don't... Holy Christ, how close does this need to be? All right, and it does a little bit of damage over time. All right. Slow, but not, like, noticeably slower than anything else that I've been using. All right. Well. It seems to build up frost on them, too, then. Okay, good to know. All right, well, anyway, enough murdering these guys. I don't really need to keep doing that after all. You have to chain the attacks? In what way? You have to follow up the attack with another attack after the special move. Well, let's take a look at that then. I don't know how well this is going to work, I'm going to be honest. Yeah, while it does, like, sure, it puts fire on the ground and whatever, but is that enough to actually kill her before she does the waterfowl dance? Because if she does the waterfowl dance, I'm dead. Remember that, everybody. That's how that works. That is literally how it works. Oh, boy. That are lifesteal? The lifesteal is not a problem. I can deal with the lifesteal. It's like, why not nerf the fucking waterfowl dance, which is the garbage part of the fight that makes it so that you can't beat melee? Why not nerf the fact that you have to do two fights in a row? Like, when you get to the second fight, then it just starts you at the second fight rather than being at the beginning one. Well, let's take a look here. She'll be doing RP walk for quite some time, so... Oh, no? I guess I gotta say I'm not that impressed. It kind of stops RP walking as soon as she sees me attack. And then she starts RP walking again afterwards, as you do. I might actually be able to go into like a little bit different combo here using a different weapon. Do that, to that. It's not great, but it's something. Oh, guess I ran out of full power. Anyway, okay, well, that was interesting. I don't know if this is gonna work because, again, Ghost Flame, or not Ghost Flame. That's what this thing's called. Observe. Well, I actually didn't manage to survive that one, to be fair. But it's like, yeah, if I'm at anything except for the most amount of health, I'm going to die. Frostbite damage is no joke. Oh, well, neither is bleed damage, which is what, so powerful with using the other other build. So, I don't know. Also, let's just do this real quick. While she's RP walking, of course. That third hit, you can actually kind of get in there, which is a little bit more than you can say about the other stuff. Okay, be careful, be cautious. That said, when you get to second phase, it'll probably be all right to actually use the whole cool thing that I'm trying to think of the name of. Bonk. All right. Hey, thank you, Amy, by the way, for the, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 $6 dues. I love you. All right, all right. All right. Oh, I want this now. Try that again. Ugh, I hate that move. Yeah, well, that's why, again, so I kind of need to have that whole thing with the, so I kind of need to have that Bloodhound step, because that one attack is incredibly, incredibly powerful. And I got lucky only having her use it once. Yeah, I think I got to go back to the... Lance again, to be honest. Also, I forgot to take this out. Not that it matters anyway. Here, I'll keep on the poise, whatever. Then, I don't know, it was the spear. Okay. You do what you gotta do. I mean, you can't dodge that attack without it. That's the entire thing. It's like, you can try. You will fail, though. Which is why it's just like, as much as I would love to have like a little bit more variety in terms of what you can actually do in this fight, it's designed like garbage is the problem. So you have to just do it like this, otherwise it doesn't work. It's just like, yeah. Unless there is a different way that you can actually dodge around an attack that is just... that nobody has been able to tell me about or discovered or anything like that. See, and observe the difference in the amount of damage that I took doing that. And it's just like, yeah, use this Ash of War or nothing. Or nothing at all, ever. Since when you have Scarlet Rot, there should be a mechanic where her health slowly falls. You would think so. Oh my god. You'd also think there would be a mechanic where you can actually dodge her attacks. But Motion Twin does not think the same. That's not her name. That's not the name of the group. Ah! She goes in to give you a hug. That's when she likes doing the knee attack. And then back to RP walking. Gonna go for a second one? No. It's Evil Empire. The mind flooded. Hey, to be fair, it's hard to talk when you're doing a fight like this, especially when you know it's kind of on the line that you can get just killed by a single combo if she so decides it. Yeah, I knew you were gonna do it. You're gonna have a combo finisher in there. Bonk, bonk. Should be ready to bleed again soon. She doesn't go for that 5 times. Okay, there we go. There. And back to RP walking. Ooh, I actually got hit by that. Kind of a rare thing. Alright. Great Stars Cleaver. Are there any lifesteal weapons? Oh yeah, there's a few lifesteal weapons that exist out there. I think there's like lifesteal armor, if I remember. But it's minimal. And needless to say, it doesn't do 500 hit points of damage every single time you get a successful hit in like Millennia. I'm just gonna go for a heal here just to be sure. Alright. Her Great Rune does... Yeah, that's the thing, though. Her Great Rune, you get after fighting her! And then it also requires you to use Rune Arcs. So I've died, what, like 50,000 times against her? I don't have 50,000 runes to use every single time, regardless. It's, what one would call an incredibly funny sort of joke. Thanks, by the way, Millennium. Just trying to heal here, if you don't mind. Actually, also I should do this too. Huh? I didn't even get, somehow that didn't. None of the hits connected. Will you dodge away from stuff? Ugh, well, this one's already going terribly. Why? Connect a hit or two here already. What the hell? There you go. Gonna run out of healing way too quick here. One, two, three, the quick one. And she got me anyway. Damn it, really? Yeah. Well. Ugh. Using her weapon art so much more with you than she did with me because it's totally random. I mean, I've had points where it's like she uses it 5 or... she never really uses it like 2 times in a row, but she uses it a bunch. It's just, I guess if you do enough damage, especially if you're using like Ash of War, that, yeah, you can kind of get away with it. But the RNG and everything... there we go. What happened there? There's a charging attack? There is a charging attack. There's one. It goes way, way, way too slow to actually be useful in this fight at all. Bad luck, I guess. So you're telling me that you didn't actually do this fight right? You just got lucky with it? How can I trust your... How can I trust your advice here, then? Especially in that second phase, he usually uses it like 2 to 3 times. And before, you know, I even get her down to like half health. Too slow. I meant like a running attack? There is a running attack. It's this one. It does this. It is, again, way too slow to actually be useful in the fight most of the time. Well, yeah, you can just do this as much as you want. And that third strike is also extremely slow, which is why I only ever go for 2 hits there. More. Yeah, it's not that good, to be honest. Only the stabbing move is any good on this, on the lance, to be honest. No, multi-slash. If you RP walk like her, it'll intimidate her. But she knows that the RP walk is her biggest weakness. It's funny that it's like, yeah, you have to get into the second phase for her to actually, like, try and fight you. I have never known defeat, except for all those times you defeated me, and then I got undefeated. Yeah, running against the wall, cool. Ugh. Well, this fight is going nowhere, I'm telling you. You can see how much I need to heal then when I go into the next phase. That it's just like that, like, not even having her halfway down is. They're gonna nerf her life steal. That's the problem. I tell you. All right. Classic Cheeks, I was determined because everybody's talking about how insanely hard she is. I kept stance breaking her and following her up with a charge heavy. During her weapon art, I would hold block. What weapon were you using? I mean, it's just like you can see how I'm fighting her right now. It's like taking out 30% of her health is a pretty substantial amount. Great stars. I don't know what that weapon is. It's like having her heal up 30% plus is, yeah, every single time she does that one attack, it would be ridiculous because she will do that like 3 to 4 times, I guess. But, you know, also I can dodge it with at least a minimal amount of damage taken. I don't know. I have no idea what sort of build you were using, but it's just like right on the edge there. Like, the idea that anybody's having an easy time with this boss is ridiculous to me. Considering, once again, it's just like, you can see I basically memorized the entirety of the AI script for this character. And I have, like, a good idea of exactly how far the lance goes. So that I can time hits specifically to counter these sort of things. And one more. Oh, and she canceled out her own attack. Because she has trouble maneuvering around her own arena, by the way, if you didn't know that. Which shield? The golden shield. I mean, I think I also have that one, like, right here, too. This one. No, this one. By the way, yeah, that's the power of the RP walking. I can just go into the menu and show off stuff like that, no problem at all, without even needing to worry about getting attacked. was messy and just kept on her. Yeah, but she gets super armor every single time she does the knee attack. That one specifically. How do you just fight your way through that? Like, this attack is easy enough, sure. But the knee attack she does extremely regularly. And that has super armor on it. Alright. Anyway. Yep, see, like right there, I would not have been able to do anything related to stopping her from attacking me there, and then I would have been stun locked out of... Okay, she got it. Would have been stun locked into taking like a bunch more damage. Ugh. You can just run away from that. Doing way better than me. I can't imagine, with the lifesteal, I just cannot imagine how exactly you would be able to just kind of like beat through her healing. Anyway. Surprised that she has not tried to do waterfall dance again. Usually she does. That's the thing. Like, that's why you gotta kind of be fast about this. I only got so much FP to actually spend dodging. Oh, going for the RP one again. And there it is. I knew it. I knew we were about due for a time doing with that. Right. There we go. And back to the RP lock. Oh, come on, Millennia, please. Here, now I'm actually going to go for the... There. Oh. Wait, and in. Okay, that was not that bad. He likes going for the knee if I... Okay. Stop it, stop it. Ugh. Come on. Get a little bit farther away from her so that she keeps running at me. Ugh. Not far enough. Oh, great, and I'm against the wall, too. Just making that much more deadly. Well, she's gonna just heal up fully before I'm even able to deal any substantial damage now. Oh, RP walking? All right, come on. Oh my God. Yep. Ugh. You got this shit? No. This is the end of the stream. No, we're done. We're done with this. It's like, what do you... No. What do you... No. No, there was no chance that we were going to be able to do this right now. How much time has you spent on this boss fight so far? Okay, so it was about 4 hours yesterday, 2.5 hours tonight, and probably 2 to 3 hours also off screen. So, like, that is the entire... That's what I spent on this boss fight so far. So, yeah, that's... And I don't think I'm going to be beating her anytime soon.